I'm Ben Poppleton. This is my half-guard seminar at Immortal MMA and Jiu-Jitsu in Tamworth.
In a world of constant evolution, where the line between man and machine begins to blur, a new age of possibility emerges. Where humanity is augmented to achieve what was once thought impossible.
What's your name? Ethan. I'm going to call you Dave. Right.
Just going to film you now for the next 2 hours.
That's fine, mate. Here's a move, here's another move, here's another move, here's another move. Fucking useless. You won't learn like that at all. It's all waste of time, okay? We have to look at it in terms of how the first part is going to work, and look at it in terms of tools. Selection of tools from a toolbox and how the mechanism of the tool works. Otherwise you will not learn quickly. Oh, it's absolute crap. So, what can we do? Let's look at 3 or 4 tools today, look in depth at how they work, and a few ways maybe you can link them together. So it gives it some reference. Otherwise it's, well, here's a spanner, here's a screwdriver, and here's a file. Well, what are you going to build it? Well, you could build this, okay? However, it's important we look at it very, very carefully. When you're playing half guard underneath, just for any beginners as well, when you're playing half guard from underneath, a great thing to be able to get is the underhook. And likewise, when you're playing half guard on top, a great thing to get is the underhook. Really, the only thing that'll ever beat an underhook in terms of a grip is a strangle. Okay? So it's pretty dominant. So unless he's strangling you and you've got an underhook, he's got a problem. Now, the problem is getting it. Because it's so strong, for me and him, it's not easy to get. Because he knows how good it is for him, and I know how good it is for me. So let's look at one mechanism that we can use, one tool, to get the underhook. I'll let you play it out, and then I want you to stop. We'll come back and look at it again, okay? Because like everything fundamental, it's never basic, and you've got to use good body mechanics, and it always has to follow 3 things. It has to be clever, and clinical, and brutal. And if it isn't all them 3, it's shit. Right, watch this. So here we go. Notice how many hips are outside. Oh. I'm not here. The hips are outside. So I gather his leg, and just put your knee in a shield position here. So that knee's on his shoulder. Luckily, with Lado here, I can put my foot on his hip. But that's just because of how long his body is and how long my leg is. You don't have to put your foot there. If you can't, don't. I wouldn't put my foot there at the risk of losing my knee. So if he's really tall and you've got a short leg here, don't put your foot on his hip. Put your knee on his shoulder. And if your foot happens to touch his hip, well, that's a winner. Who cares? Right, look, here's my position. I've got hold of him here. Right, look, open this. Put your hand in. Your knuckles a little, hit his collarbone, there. Open yourself up, get on your elbow. Once you're on your elbow, you're going to get on your hand. You get on your hand and you put your foot on the floor. And then you put your hip on him. Right up on him. And you punch him out. And I'd literally keep walking into him with my hit on him and throw him over there. I'd just keep running that way and he'll lean back on me. There, he leans back. That's it, it's enough, come back. As soon as I feel him lean back, that's it. I'll stop, go back, go to back, stay there. As soon as he leans back a bit there, you let go. And you put your elbow in your gut. Once your elbow's in your gut, you lift your elbow up. And now it's out. My arm's out. Once my arm's out, your watch goes to his back and your elbow goes through. Your shoulder goes through. Okay? So we have to do it bit by bit, and we play with it, and then you do it again and again and again and again and again. And it can be fucking boring, but you'll learn. There. As soon as I feel a push back there, it's fine, I let go, this goes to the gut, then it shoots up. Back of my hand, look, And before he can attempt to try and wrap me around, I'm going to shove him up. Because I don't want that arm through there. If he starts making a whizzer, it's not as good for me. I want this through here. As it comes through, stop. As it comes through here, I want this. I want the shoulder through. See how the shoulder's through. If he takes a whizzer, different world. Different world. I want the shoulder through. Okay? Try it. Don't worry if you cock it up, because we're going to do it all again. Whichever side feels good, don't ever do it again in your life on the other side. Do something else that side. Leave me, I'm not fucking about. Don't do both sides, it's bullshit. Do something else on the side. Same again. You're going to do it again. It's got to be quick. It's a grip fight. It's a grip fighting. Can't be alright. If it's not at least 95%, you're wasting your fucking time. I'm telling you now. When you go on, go and find an Olympic judo fight or an Olympic Greco-Roman fight at super heavyweight or at absolute. Go and watch it, entire fight. I'll see you next week and you'll all tell me the same thing. It's boring fucking thing you've ever watched in your life. Because all they do is grip fight. That's all they do. That's all they do. Alexander Carolyn lost because they changed the grip fight rule. It's just grip fight, because it has to be perfect, okay? And that's how you dominate people. Same again, look. That one's underneath, gripping. That one's on the shoulder. Here. There. Knuckles, look, on the bone. There. Now to come. The foot hits the floor. The hand hits the floor, and you push up. Up onto him, there. Bam. Now push him out there, that's it. He has to push back in and he wants to keep the underhook like he's doing, look. His arm's around my back, you see? So you let go and put this low, look, right in your gut and fire it up. And then you put the back of your watch, look, on him and shrug him up. Keep holding him back, mate. That's what I do. Put my shoulders gone through. That under, if you start doing it like this, look, you see, and he does it to you, feed at your underhook, and I do it to him, and he does it to me, and I can guarantee he's going to win, because he's got fucking gravity on his side. And he end up with a face full of head, and an underhook. You've got to do it where he can't stop it. And this is one of the ways that it's a pig to stop. Look, my hips on him, I'm bashing him with my toes on the floor, look, to push. You release. There's not a lot of space, but there is there. Look. There it goes. And shrug it up. Get him. Perfect. Cool. Again, lads, lasses. Come on, you can do it. Once you scramble into that dogfight position up there, it's not very prudent to try and do something immediately, because all you've gathered is an underhook, and it's not sufficient. Okay? So when we arrive to that position, you can go through that bit again if you want to put yourself there. It's not a bad thing, because it's more repetitions of that grip fight. Once we arrive into our game and think, you know what, I've nailed an underhook here. It's not prudent here, whichever grip you're using, it's not prudent to try and do something straight away, because I've only got one grip. I need more than that. You want to be a lot more confident before you do something. So I don't want to be trying to take his back or anything, it's not sufficient. I don't want to be trying to turn him over yet. It's not sufficient. Okay? So let's look at some way we can control him more. Well, look. I want to make sure my shoulder's through. The shoulder needs to be through. When my shoulder's through, he can't overhook me properly. That's about as good as it gets. When my shoulder's not through, his whizzer, do it a lot slower. A lot slower. I know it's like anxious energy, but it won't help you learning. When you're learning, you've got to practice. Like learning to write your name when you're a kid. Doing it fast is just... So he wraps it around, looks like, yeah. Look at that, he's got my... You can't see. No way. If you can see there, you've got better fucking eyes than anyone on the planet. Come around here. All higher belts are up here. You can't see. This is very important. Look at my shoulder. Look how my shoulder's nearer me than it is him. So what he's done there is he's pushing me down. I can't do anything. If he lets go, and he lets me get my shoulder through, look how my shoulder's through. If he does that now, it's a nightmare. Look, I'm just lifting my elbow, or tipping a teapot out, or lifting your shoulder, however you want to think about it. But it's a pain for him. But I've got a decent grip. Where's my hand? I don't really care, as long as it's doing that. but I need to increase this. So look, imagine I drop under him now. So I drop under him and put my head around his bollocks. Here, like this. Because I want to make it so he's weaker. So my shoulder's through. But what I don't want is him putting his bum back. Yeah, look, like that. If you can rain punches down on you, you'll get hold of you. So look at this, look. Here's the position in, like this. Look, watch my legs. I'll make a triangle, look, can you see? Make sure you can see. Make a triangle. And jam your leg on the back of it. See that, look? Get out of his bum cheek and pull it up. And I've jammed this here. So to put his bum back now, he's pushing against my leg. Can you feel that? He's got a base on other leg. So I go like that. I grab his hip again if I want, but I hold him here. So his hands are on the floor. So if you take your hands on the floor, show him what happens. Take your hands on the floor. If I don't do this with my knee, he can base that hip back. If I don't do it with that one, he just kneels down. Take your hands off the floor and show him. So when you get under here, look, make a normal triangle and pinch it against the back of his leg. Pull him up. Get right under his bollocks and open the knee. And he's not got a base. So he's gripping nothing. Want to try that? We'll have a go and we'll do it together. Thank you, mate. Perfect body. And I go underneath. Well, just with body shit, he didn't go far enough forward, and I didn't go far enough under. So I have to boost him up. Look. I went right. I wouldn't far. The only reason I can't go any further is because I've got an head and he's got bollocks, and I've hit it, and I'm squeezing here, so he can't put this hip back properly, and I'm pulling it. But the reason he can pull is because he can move his knee. So push it, because I don't want him to make a base. Look, so I had to make a base now. It's rock hard. If I do this, there, he sits back, and he can whack me so he can grip. You get cross-faced, go. Horrible. Again, go. You know what to do. Off you go. Thank you.
Yes, I can't get underneath his bollocks enough.
Right, look. That looked good, and I want you to do it again. But we can say to ourselves, well, you go through all this tomorrow if you want. That needs a fluctuation, punching him out. We're arriving like this, yeah? So you can practice here if you want now, if you're more advanced and you think, well, my shoulder's through, so I've got to get him up. He's well up now. Like I said, the only reason I can't go any further is because he's got bollocks. I'm hitting him here, and I'm pushing him here and I hold him here. So look, this locks him on, this position. If you want to take his back, it's very, very good to keep this hip, look, down. It's a pig to take his back if he can bring that knee forward and put his hip back, because he can go, ha-ha. You want him like this, so he can nip out that back door. Is everybody seeing that? What I'm getting at? So if he's on his knees and you try and get on his back, you want him sprawling out. So you use the scorpion you've got to use with his foot. Don't hurt your mate's knee because you don't have to, right? So there's another tool just here. And it's for free to look at. If you miss it, don't matter. Make sure you go through your stuff. Get him up, get him trapped. Make sure you're hugging him. You see, going up here at this point isn't very good for this move. Lads are like, where do I put my hands? Well, it depends what you're going to do. But we've gone low down. So pull his hips up. That feels worse, mate, doesn't it, than that? Yeah. Yeah. In this scenario, depends what you're going to do. Look, so I'm squeezing him here. But I want to take his back, so look at my feet. Look at his foot. And I can just go like that. How annoying is that? It means he can't get, look, this hip off the floor. So you bring yourself underneath. So now I've got to get out. That's the trick. I've got to get out. Well, how do you get out? You've got to bring your elbow under your body like we did with the other elbow. And now I'm stuck. I can't move. So I've got to let go of it, shorten it, and bring it out. Because then I can go like that. I can't when I'm here. Watch. I've got to make sure I'm not doing what he's doing. I need a fucking base. So once you get to here, look, you've got to let it go and shorten it so you can go like that. Aha. Now whether I want to put my foot in or run around and beat him up, I can't run my foot in here. I've got to open him up. Put my foot in. Or you might want to clock choke and run around his head. Whatever you want to do, you've got to be on your knees. So if you look where we are, look again. Here's our position, here. Locked on. Make sure you get to your position. Perfect. Got it. And just look for that. And all you're doing is extending them. And it locks him on. Which allows me, look here, I can slide this foot up my knee if I want. And just... It's hard for him to stop because I'm literally pulling my arm and my head out. And he can't face me because if he could bend his knee, and I do that, you just bring your bum back and it holds my head. So I have to bring him back up and hold him there. Don't hurt your knee, mate, but bring your bum back and show him. It's a pin. And I can... It's hard to stop that, isn't it? Turn and face me. Don't hurt yourself. It's very difficult. Yeah.
I can't take that now because I've got their bags.
Don't make any sense, sort of. Have a play, don't hurt your friend's knee.
You always catch me so on off guard.
Yeah.
On off guard?
I won't say bollocks.
I can't say bollocks. He's trying to get me sent away words.
Sometimes there's a change in position on how your partner's playing his weight. So we've got to be smart. So all this is just grip fighting. Will it happen in this order? To be honest, I don't know, we care. We don't know. But if you understand the grip fight, you can ad lib it as it takes place. Because when you spar, it's a fucking mess, isn't it? But when you fight, it's an even bigger mess. So remember, we're always just trying to clean up crap all the time. And the best way to do that is just to address grips every second. What's the best grip for this occasion? Because it's constantly changing. I spoke to some mountaineers once, some real nutters, and they said they have a very similar context, and the concept of climbing is like that. The Tyson approach, if you've got a planter, you get punched in the face. So you've got to keep it simple, but brutally honest and clinical. And if we look at where we are here, if we can arrive here, we've made a good grip. But then I'm not sure what he's going to do. So if his weight is neutral or this way like it is, it's very easy to attack that foot and think I'll try and take the back door. But if he was in this position and his weight was on me, so I tell you what, put that foot up, it makes it easy to show. Now out there, yeah. And he leans up, yeah, there. Now, there's no way right, you can even get your mate, I can't get under my, if you put your knee back up floor again, to get on out the back, I want to do this. I can't if he's leaning on it. Here. Watch this. I'll just shit myself. You want to get an hernia? I can't possibly get under there. Right? But you can see he's really vulnerable to go in that way now, isn't he? Can the beginner see that? Look, I can't get out. But just let me take you over. He's really vulnerable to go in that way. Yeah, but don't just bridge him over that way, because if he's any good, he'll just laugh at you and beat shit at you. Because we've got to here and you're like, well, how can I keep this tight? In this position, maybe keep that for a second and have a think. But what can we do? Well, we need to make sure now that our grip controls his hip. So just bridging him over ain't going to do it. So this is another tool that's separate. So get to your comfortable position here, which looks weird. Undo your feet. And put your foot, look, inside. You see? Undo your feet. Put them together. Put them inside. Lift your toes up so you're doing it with your heel. Because it's heavier. It digs in harder. Okay? Then you were digging turf in garden with your foot. You'd use your heel. Look, find his foot. Look. You'll feel yourself hit it. And peel it up. Peel it up to your bum. Once you peel it up to your bum, drive it to your arse, and skate your hip through and let your other leg go beneath it. And nip it. And you feel what it's done there. If you show them how hard it is to turn the other way.
That way?
Yeah, look. Yeah, man. So he's stuck, don't hurt your knee. He's stuck there. And I can bring him, look. Put your hand on the floor if you want. They'll stop other hand. They'll see, look, they'll see how it's just hard to stop. Because of what I've done with his leg. I've made him lie this way. He can't turn back that way. So if we look at it for beginners, and we look at the guy's hip, watch this hip and this knee of your mate team. What he'd do to fuck me up there is completely change your base other way and actually drop your hip other way. Yeah. Do that slow for them so they can see it. So look, I'd go like this, I'd give it a room so you don't fall as well. So now that, look, as he knew it was coming there, he'd go like that. How the fuck, can you see what he's done? He's done the complete opposite hip movement. I can't throw him that way now. Fucking no chance, watch. I need him to be stuck in that other position when I go for it. Everybody agree? So I think, I'll change my base and thinks, fuck, I can't. And I'm like, I know. That was the plan, dickhead. Yeah. So look, here's the trick. Look, get him well up. Get the foot, use your heel. Look, this one outside, use your heel. Get the foot and peel it off the floor. You want his foot, not his leg, his foot. Peel it off the floor and pinch it to your ass. And get your hip through, and this one underneath. Can you see? And this one underneath. I want this one lower than his knee. So he can't do out with his foot. Think, look. And when I go to look, to ridge him now, he can. It's a pig. Have a try of his foot position. Don't hurt your knees. So even though this is a link of techniques we know, because we're humans and we've got such specificity, why can't you right with the other hand? It's ridiculous really, isn't it? A Martian would think you're weird. What you can only do with that hand? It's fucking insane. Because we're so specific, we have to practice it or you won't do it. So if we put ourselves in dog fights, here's me, there's one of them, mate. They're both fucked off. Where have they gone? That's good. And idea. There's another one, didn't get shot. Oh, right. So look, lads, watch. Here's what we did, right? Look, here. So do that one again, and then find this space, and make the full shoulder manoeuvre. The shoulder's through. It's through. But what I want you to do now is think about your feet. Well, look at where we are here. That one's through. Not the other one. But anyway, that look. Where the first one's at. We've not done this at all. So, what can we do in these positions? Imagine we go to take the bag. We come out back door. And he rides up with us. My shoulder's still through. I'm happy enough. But look at where we are. We're in that same position again. Watch. Take this out. You want to bring it across and take your other foot. Make sure you see what I fucking did. Can you see from there? Can you see it honestly? Look. Watch. Look. What my foot is. Now I go like that. So I've linked them together. Will it be relative to what you do? Don't know. But I can guarantee you there'll be times when you're in a dog fight and you need to switch your feet. Okay? So look at what I've done. The other side of some others as well. We've arrived, look, shoulders through, and we've arrived here in the dog fight. And we think, you know what? Look, I'm going to switch. Look, the feet. Peel this up. Look. And then go under and do your game. Look. So I want you to try that. Have a go and I'll bring you back. lads, come back. Now we look at it again. Because you just know it, but unfortunately I'm making you go like that. What's happening here is don't do it any different to the previous move. But we've got an added bonus. We can fall into the sweep. So you've got about 4 foot of momentum. So it's not going from a dead stop. So if you nail this one, you'll put them in fucking Dudley. However, start to realise that you don't roll them to the side. You roll them round the corner. That's how it works. So if you look at the angles here, there's one of my bodies again. He's here. I'll use you again, sorry. Look, whatever we've done when we've come out the door, we've got the shoulders through. The shoulders through. And we're in this position. Now, why am I going to go for the sweep? I don't fucking know. It just is. It's the ice cream argument. What flavour? Ask me what flavour ice cream. Pistachio. Tell me I get 2 scoop. 2 pistachio. I just want to do that. You might have a really good roll-up. And you're like, I like the roll-up. Well, why would you do the roll-over from here without activating that foot? So you go like that. Look, you just gather the foot. I've got the foot, I know it. But then you go under. But I don't roll in there, I take him there. Look. It's easier. Because I roll underneath and he goes, Has anybody fallen off handlebars at the front of the bike? What the fuck you feel like? Do it again, yeah? Sometimes when we're doing this, one of the bodies do it on me. Do you want to go under? Yeah, do you want to go under and which side you do it on? That side. Yeah, take your time. Look, so he gets to there, perfect. He gets to there like that, and he thinks, you know what? I'll switch my feet. Lovely. And what I do to make it really hard for him to roll me over, right? Because he wants to come under there and push that knee. So he wants my weight leaning on him. So if you just let go, he wants that to happen. So I get rolled over. He might do this. He just go on, do, show him what you're going to do. No, I'll just pull it and roll into it. Yeah. Could you see what happened? No. Right. You're nodding, but I can see your eyes saying no. Right, watch. Here's our position. Right, here's our position. And we're fighting here and we're like, right, there's movement, and we think, you know what, I'm going to do that, what I'm doing now. You get out of this. I've got out of that now. And he knows that I want to drive under there and open this up. So he knows I want this one. If you put your foot up, you'll show it. No, I want it up there. So he drops back down. So he brings it close to me and puts his weight further over there so I can't get it. I can't roll under him now, so you just go like that. Make sure you realise that or you won't fucking do it. And sometimes the wood's so close you don't see trees. Do you understand what's happened? They brought that knee closer to you. So they're leaning that way. So you can't lift them that way. So just go out with the knee and fucking land. And when you go for that knee, if they go, roll under. You understand that? You need to do that because how many times I show you now is fucking pointless because you get what I'm saying. It's all on that knee. If he's leaning on you, under and roll over. He said as you go under, they start to put the knees together, pinch him, sit on him. You start to pinch him and sit on him, up and roll under him. Have a go.
Brilliant minds push the limits of what we thought was possible.
There's an half of a sweep and half of a back take, can't we? They're not going to move at all. It's just controlling. Reese can sort you out with them. They'll take you through the final pieces of it. But it becomes relative to you, you see then. Some of you will be getting on the backs different to others. There's no point in showing a particular back take because you might not use it. The guy who's 6'5" and 70 kilos is going to do a different back take to a guy who's 5'6" and 110 kilos. Doesn't make any sense. So it becomes relative to the student. So and he knows the students. It's like, no, you'll do this move here, you'll do this move here. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. Right. So another very, very, very important mechanical movement. Let's look at it laid down first again. Always do it laid down because you've got fuck all momentum. Then when we're in dogfight, it's easier because you can drop down. So if we do it when we've got nothing, we can always work our procedures when we're up. It's easier. Like you just done with your feet. Your sweep's easy. Right. So I'll get my body. Yeah. Come on, Jim. Right. Make sure you can see this because it's important. Watch. Go right round here. If my shoulder is through that gap, look, and I bury my head and lift my elbow, there's not a lot he can do. When my shoulder's this side of the gap, and he wraps it up, he starts to do what's called a whizzer, which crushes me down to the floor. And so you can see what's happened, look, my shoulder's out. As you get older, it starts to hurt your fucking shoulder. It cramps up. Make sure you can see what I'm going to do here. For now, I just want you to clamp your triangle on because I want you to work this tool on its own. What can we do? I let go and I hold his hand. Like palm on palm. And I take my elbow up. The same way as we did with the other arm to get under the armpit. I take it up. Watch what it does to his shoulders. I take it up there and then down. Watch what his shoulders do. It brings him over there. You see? So look, he keeps it on there like that, he gets it tight, and I let go and I grab his hand, and I bring the elbow, look, up there, up above my head, then down to the floor. Look at his base. And that's how you drill. Go on. I want to come round and get you to do it.
Pushing the boundaries of human potential.
What's your name? Ethan. I want to call you Dave. Right, Ethan's on his side like this. Right, alright, completely on his side. Because he's just practicing this. He gets an underhook, and I go low look, and I trap, relax Ethan, I trap his arm. Look how much of his shoulder's out, it's like ha ha. So he just reaches round and grabs my hand, and he brings his elbow up, look. Oh, perfect, 1 rep. Reaches round again, go on Ethan, and I grab him like that, and then does it again. Yes! Oh. Can we fucking move there? Go on, off you go.
Potential. Where technology can enhance us beyond our wildest dreams.
Midlands lads, they're like northern lads, working now. Get pissed off at looking at nonsense. These fucking films, right? There's an intruder, they go into the kitchen, they pick up a knife. They use all do what I'm doing. When you've got 2 fucking hands, get 2 knives. Put one in your pocket and all. It annoys me, right? I'll do it with 1 hand. Oh, fuck off, right? I find it irritating. So watch. So what we were doing there, I'll do it off this side. Watch. We're in our position. Right, time to let go for now. Find your position. Yes, that's our position, isn't it? And for whatever reason, he gets that over, that wizard. Bastard. Right, oh, shit. He's got that there. Look, switch your feet. Lay on those foot. I've got it. Watch. Hand. Up. I'm doing him with 3 or 4 things now. So, the foot position, tipped him. This, tipped him. This, tipped him. He's fucked, isn't he? 3 things coming at him. 3 grips. It's beauty of groundwork. Standing up, you've got to stand on 2 fucking feet, so you've got 2 hands only. That's why Thai boxing was better when it was the other Thai boxing, when we used to headbutt each other. I can't remember what it was called. Fucking the nutters used to nut each other. Do you understand what I've done there? Right, so once again, don't confuse yourselves. Find your position, right? Our position, right? You want to go to those positions. Look, find that deep position. Get under here, get him up, make your triangle on, squeeze this, pull him up, get rid of his base. Say to your mate, you've got a base, mate, you've got a base. No, right, you fucked him up. But then let him back out of it and go back a little step, yeah, which you won't want to do, but you might get that whilst he's setting it up. Yeah, you're like, shit. So you think, right, I can do this move on the arm, but let's get this ready. I've got it ready, look. It's ready. At the hand, lift it up and through, feet under, look. And remember, not there, there, look. If you want to clear it here, push that leg to the floor and turn him that way, because you can get your arm out. Have a go. Now, before you play around, you've got to be aware of a few things because of how messy it is. One of the lads has brought something up which needs showing, and you tend to do it at the end because it just looks like crap, but it's so important. Just remember this. A bit back. You underneath. Watch this. Make sure you can see what's going on here. Whichever side you want on the other side. Yeah, please. Right. Watch. he's laid down. He's laid down, right? Like this. So just do the normal, that's again. And I make a wizard, here. And he wants to go and grab my hand and do the move. Up he goes, yeah, exactly, right, perfect, right. But, as he goes for it, I release my hand and make it sloppy. You can't see what's happened, but he's gone to grab my hand and I've just made it sloppy. But my wizard's crap. Feed your elbow right through now into under. If I'm not compressing him here, look, down, and with my hip with intent, I can't keep pressing his arm down with intent. If I loosen this up all, do it slow. If I loosen this at all, he just shrugs his shoulders inside. Well, that's what he fucking wanted in the first place. So this threat of holding my hand, if he knows what's coming, and he goes, ha ha, you not got me, you fucking have, because you take the underhook. You can see that from there, yeah? If I'm not doing this, and I go, good to grab my hand, and I go, ha ha, you're not grabbing my hand, underhook. And don't forget to take the back as well. If he lets you take the back, remember that, because you're going to spar now, because you're going to play it and it's going to be messy. I'd start, lads, in the, you're on your back, wrap that up. I'd start, push the knee, there. I'd start there, and underneath, over the top, I'll take the back, over the top, and have a play around. Whatever starts to work for you, start feeding it. Okay? Don't expect too much. Try your stuff. Have a few minutes underneath. And I'll tell you when to change it, put the other person on top. So it's in your benefit to make that time underneath your time. So you can be a spoiled, miserable bastard. If it goes wrong at all, you can say to him, whoa, stop, I want to start again. Because you get a couple of minutes. So if I turn around and in 3 seconds you've been mounted, and you spend 1 minute 57 seconds mounted, you're a prat. Because you could have gone, get off, I want to start back in the position. Do you understand? Have a play with it, but now it's going to be more real. And if it's going wrong, tell your mate to slow down a bit. If it's going right, tell him to speed up. It's up to you. But you've got to now make it into practice, from practice into training. Okay, so you'll be sweating, grunting, farting, spitting. Okay? Forget your partner. Start underneath for a few minutes. Start in our position. It's a sort of sparring but working through stuff. That's the way. So you're doing exercise, which is good, you're making it training now, but you're being smart. You're having a chat sometimes thinking, why is that not? So, but keep the grafting, but get another body now, because it'll feel different. But feed what you're doing that you liked. So whatever you've started working on and you think I'm doing well with this bit, keep feeding that with the new partner. Right then, so with a bit of luck, you've got an element of positive movement now when you were starting. You've got some success rate. Okay? Hopefully you understood as well the points I was making, which is to do a lot of grip practice. That's what we did. And you can use them wherever you want. Anything you found you were using there when you were sparring, feed it. Anything you weren't, bin it. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay? There's a lot more to that than that. But we have to make sure, I have to make sure when I'm called to somewhere to coach, that I coach. And when you bit it up, you feel better now than you did 2 hours ago. You think, I know a bit about something here. And not just that you've been shown it, you can actually sort of practically do bits of it. Yes? You know how to swing an hammer and turn a screwdriver a little bit now. Because it's not as simple as you fucking think. Even when you get to where I am, I fuck it up all the time, I need to learn more. Okay? But those first parts are where the secrets are. What am I holding? How can I hold it and why? And from there, everything builds. Cool? I'll leave it to Lee.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got some belts I want to give out. Obviously, I wanted to wait till it's nice to have Ben here to be able to award the belts. Because he oversees the club, and it's nice to have Ash as well, because he runs this club in Canada. We've been running our clubs.
Yeah, feels like the one that's
So, the first one's a blue. So, Mark Hughes. I know what time I'm to, you know what I mean? I know what time I'm to.
You're naked. You're naked. Well done on Christmas.
Took him long enough.
Another blue. Jack. Onto some purples. Big Harry. Fat enough for them. Don't want to have any for me. But I sit here.
That one just lost the story.
Oh man.
It's going to heal up, mate. All your clothes are cheap, aren't they?
Do this one, Ben.
Hey, go on.
Gareth.
You're the expert. It's just your Uncle Ben. Something like you'll be in trouble.
Just bad happens to Uncle Ben.
You're not digging it. Oh, right, look at this one, yeah.
I've got an excuse.
What's that? You got meningitis?
That's why you give it to you today.
That's it.
Thanks for coming. There's only one more, and I'm not really an emotional person. I'm very cold, so just get on. Come on. Got you a nice seven, mate. I put it below his belly like a gunslinger.
You're not going to get around it.
Let's go and tell it.
I blame the belt, though.
How's that look? You're supposed to say a few words now.
It's been planning for years.
Portuguese. Pull the post on that. But yeah.
Day after tomorrow, isn't it? Day after yesterday.
Give me we'll edit this in like another point. I've been training for 13 years now, and like it's one of the best things I ever decided to do, because you meet so many great people through the sport, and like it helps build character and other stuff like that. But yeah, and also like obviously it's my job now, and I get to teach you guys, and I get to come in every day and see you guys progress, and you come in, you smiling and shit like that, and it's nice. Yeah, so that's it I think.
Finish the line out and get a photo. Go in. Gonna come through. Thanks for being body. Pleasure. Thanks for being body. Well done. Big man. Yeah. Good. Enjoy. That'll be it.